Have you ever had another dad get mad at you just because you wouldn't let his kid do whatever he wanted? The other day, a guy at the park basically demanded that I let his son, who couldn't have been more than 6 years old, play with my service dog. According to him, it was fine because the dog was just sitting there. I have PTSD from my time in the army, and Diesel, my German Shepherd, is trained to alert me when a panic attack is coming and to calm me down when I start feeling bad. He isn't just a regular pet. Without him, I wouldn't even be able to go out in public places. That day, my daughter and I went to the park, and from the moment we arrived, this kid kept trying to find a way to pet Diesel, even though he was wearing his red vest with huge patches that clearly say, "Do not pet." Still, the little kid insisted. "Can I play with your doggy?" he asked with a sweet look on his face, pulling on Diesel's tail while his parents weren't even paying attention from a distance, both buried in their phones. I gently moved his hand away and said, "Sorry, bud, but he's working right now. Service dogs aren't supposed to be petted when they're on duty." That's when the dad walked over, looking ready for a fight with his phone in his hand, like he was expecting some kind of drama. "Are you really going to make a kid cry just over some made-up rule?" I kept my cool, but he just rolled his eyes. "At risk? Come on, it's a dog, not a hospital machine. My son just wants to throw the ball for him," I explained as patiently as I could. "I understand your son is curious, but the answer is still no. He is trained for medical tasks that require a lot of focus all the time." The guy got closer to me and flat out started yelling, loud enough that people over at the playground turned to look. "This is ridiculous. Dogs are for kids to play with, not for someone to use as an excuse for their emotional problems." By now, several parents and even the teenagers at the basketball court were watching. Trying not to lose my temper, I told him in a low voice, "Look, I served in Afghanistan. Diesel helps me when I have panic attacks." He interrupted me before I could even finish. "Don't give me that story. Now everyone claims to have PTSD. I see a totally normal dog. My kid just wants to touch him." That's when I felt my chest tighten. Diesel, as always, noticed how I felt in seconds and immediately came to apply pressure to my legs. Just then, my daughter Nora, who is barely 8, walked over from the playground with her friend, still wearing her cleats from soccer practice. "Why is that man yelling at you, Daddy?" she asked, looking worried at the scene. "He wants Diesel to play with his son instead of helping Daddy stay calm." Nora stared at the man with a super serious face, arms crossed just like her mom does when something bothers her. Even though it would have been cute in another situation, the vibe was way too tense. "Mister, my dad saved people in Afghanistan. Diesel saves him from his nightmares. Your son has the whole park and lots of games to have fun with," Nora answered without hesitating. The man turned red, a mix of embarrassment and anger. "Don't lecture me, little girl. This is adult business." But Nora didn't stay quiet. "My dad says only bad people bother those who need help, and only bullies try to take support away from others," an older lady walking a poodle shouted from the fence. "Honestly, young man, you should be ashamed of yourself." A jogger even stopped running just to say, "That little girl is the only one with common sense here." The man's son didn't even know what to do with the shame. "Why is everyone listening to her, Daddy? Are we the bad guys?" Realizing everyone was giving him dirty looks, the man yanked his son by the hand and walked away grumbling, "This is too much, let's go." As they walked off toward the parking lot, I heard him tell his wife on the phone, "We can't stay. Some veteran made everyone gang up on me because of that dog." Nora came closer with those big brown eyes that always touch my soul. "Did I do good, Daddy?" I couldn't help but crouch down and give her a big hug while Diesel pressed against us. "You did perfect, sweetheart." Diesel agrees too. Diesel wagged his tail happily and nudged Nora's face, giving his thanks to his favorite human. "He is the best partner I have ever had."